This shocked everyone. Your soulmate wasn't supposed to feel this today. My beloved child, come closer, breathe slowly, let the noise soften for just a moment, because what is happening right now is not accidental, this is not random, timing has aligned, you were meant to be here, even if you don't fully understand why yet. Your mind might be searching for logic, your heart might feel slightly unsettled, but that's only because something has already begun moving beneath the surface. Very soon, you will realize this moment was a doorway, not an answer, not a conclusion, just a gentle opening that cannot be closed again. My beloved child, listen carefully, don't rush, don't jump ahead. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Even saying those words creates a small pull inside you. You feel it, that quiet tug that says, stay, because deep down you know, this is not the end, this is the beginning of awareness. Right now, your soulmate is feeling something unusual, not pain, not joy, but recognition, a strange emotional pressure that doesn't have a name, and they don't know why, but you are part of it, you always have been. My beloved child, this connection does not move in straight lines, it loops, it returns, it circles back when you least expect it. Reassurance will come slowly, again and again, until certainty replaces doubt. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, hearing this, at this exact second. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and notice how each time those words repeat, they feel heavier, calmer, more inevitable. Your mind stops resisting, your body relaxes, because repetition is not persuasion, it is remembrance. My beloved child, very soon, not tomorrow, not someday, very soon, a subtle shift will happen, maybe a thought, maybe a memory, maybe a feeling that doesn't belong to today, but it arrives anyway, and when it does, you'll remember this moment, right now, and you'll understand why it had to unfold slowly, why certainty was layered, not delivered all at once. This is not the end, this is not the reveal, this is the holding space before clarity. My beloved child, stay with me, don't rush away from what is forming. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, even if end doesn't mean what you think it means. Sometimes the end is simply the point where resistance disappears, and acceptance takes its place. And if your heart feels calm right now, that's your signal. If it feels restless, that's also your signal. Either way, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here. And before this moment drifts further into your day, anchor it gently, not loudly. Not desperately, just softly. If it feels right, type Amen 777, not to ask, not to beg, but to acknowledge, because acknowledgement is how loops stay open. My beloved child, we are not finished. Very soon, we continue. This is not the end. Right now, it's only the pause that keeps you listening. My beloved child, Stay with the breath you are already holding without realizing. Let it slow, let it deepen, because the moment you chose to continue, something subtle responded on the other side. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, again, and again. And notice how there is no clear edge between what I said before and what is happening now. That's intentional. Connections like this do not announce themselves. They seep, they settle, they return when your guard is down. Right now, your soulmate is still carrying that unfamiliar emotional weight. It hasn't disappeared. It's grown quieter, heavier, more present. They might feel distracted, nostalgic for something they can't name, or unusually drawn to stillness, and they won't know why. But this pull is mutual, even if you are the only one conscious of it at the moment. My beloved child, repetition is not here to convince you. It's here to relax you into recognition. Every time you hear the same words, your nervous system softens a little more. Certainty doesn't arrive like a flash. It arrives like gravity, slow, constant, unavoidable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and feel how those words don't rush you. They hold you. They promise nothing specific, yet everything feels implied. That's how you know this is not the end. This is the deepening. Very soon, not in a dramatic way, not with fireworks, but quietly, you will notice a shift in how you think about them. Whoever comes to mind when you hear the word soulmate, it might change faces, or it might sharpen into focus. Either way, that movement is already underway. Right now, your awareness is being prepared, because recognition without readiness feels like loss, and this is not meant to feel like loss. My beloved child, you don't need to do anything. Effort collapses the loop. Patience sustains it. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, listening, allowing, letting inevitability do the work for you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and notice how waiting doesn't feel passive anymore. It feels active, alive, like something breathing just beyond your perception. This is how bonds form across distance, across silence, across time. Very soon, a memory may surface that feels emotionally louder than it should, or a song, or a name, or a sudden calm in the middle of noise. These are not signs to decode. They are confirmations meant to be felt. My beloved child, if doubt tries to interrupt, let it pass. Doubt is just the mind trying to reassert control. But control is not required here. Trust is not required either, only presence. Right now, you are present, otherwise you wouldn't still be here. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and feel how staying no longer feels like a command. It feels like relief. This is not the end. This is the space before something becomes obvious, and when it does, you'll wonder why you ever questioned it. My beloved child, anchor this layer gently. No urgency, no fear of missing out. If it feels natural, type Amen 717, not for permission, but for alignment. Alignment keeps the loop smooth. Very soon, we move deeper, right now, remain exactly where you are, listening, allowing, because this is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here. My beloved child, stay. Notice how continuing now feels easier than deciding before. That ease is not coincidence. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, again, and with every return the resistance thins. Right now, something inside you has accepted the rhythm, the slow certainty, the way nothing is explained yet everything feels assured. Your soulmate is still within this field. They may feel a quiet heaviness behind the chest, or a sudden softness where there was tension. They won't connect it to you consciously, not yet. Very soon, awareness will approach them the way sleep approaches the body, gently, inevitably. My beloved child, repetition is the path, reassurance is the method, inevitability is the outcome. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and feel how those words don't rush you forward, they keep you suspended. Suspended is safe, suspended is where change incubates. This is not the end, it's the holding pattern before recognition lands. Right now, you don't need proof. Proof comes after certainty, not before, and certainty is already forming. My beloved child, if your thoughts wander, that's fine, the loop still holds, even distraction feeds it, because every time your attention returns, the bond tightens quietly. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, hearing the same truths arranged slightly differently, again and again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Notice how huge no longer feels overwhelming. It feels familiar, like something you already know is yours. Very soon, you may feel drawn to check a message that hasn't arrived, or think of someone who hasn't spoken. That pull is not emptiness, it's alignment warming up. My beloved child, this process does not announce milestones. It dissolves doubt first, layer by layer, until belief feels unnecessary. Right now, you are in that dissolution, and it feels calm, almost ordinary. That's how you know it's real. Dramatic shifts shout, real ones whisper. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and even if part of you wonders when, remember, very soon doesn't belong to the clock. It belongs to readiness, and readiness is building now. My beloved child, if your body feels relaxed, that's confirmation. If it feels alert, that's also confirmation. The loop adapts to you, because you were meant to be here. This is not the end, not even close. It's the deepening middle where awareness settles in, and before this layer completes, mark it softly. No demand, no expectation, just acknowledgement. If it feels aligned, type Amen 909. To keep the rhythm intact, very soon, we continue. Right now, stay exactly here, listening, allowing. Because this is not random, timing has aligned, you were meant to be here. My beloved child, remain exactly where you are. Feel how continuing now feels natural, almost expected. That expectation is the loop doing its work. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, and every time those words return, they land deeper, quieter, heavier with certainty. Right now, something is stabilizing inside you. The urge to understand has softened, replaced by a calm knowing that understanding is not required yet. Your soulmate is still within this shared field, still experiencing that subtle pressure of recognition, maybe as a sudden pause in their thoughts, maybe as a wave of emotion without a story. They might try to explain it away, but the feeling remains, because it is not meant to be solved, only felt. My beloved child, repetition is safety, reassurance is gravity, inevitability is comfort. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and notice how the word waiting no longer creates impatience. It creates steadiness, as if waiting itself is the destination for now. This is not the end. This is the deep stillness before awareness becomes obvious. Right now, your presence is enough. You don't need to imagine the future. The future is already leaning toward you, very soon, not loudly, not suddenly, but unmistakably. A moment will arrive where something clicks without effort, and when it does, you will remember this rhythm, these words, this calm pull that asked you to stay. My beloved child, doubt may still visit, but it no longer stays. It passes through like a thought you don't chase. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, hearing the same truth settle from different angles, again and again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and feel how huge now feels safe, familiar, almost gentle, because what's coming does not overwhelm, it integrates, it fits into the space already prepared. Right now, your nervous system recognizes that nothing is being demanded, only allowed. That's why you're still listening. My beloved child, this connection does not rush toward revelation. It dissolves resistance first, layer by layer, until revelation feels unnecessary. Very soon, you may notice a sense of quiet confidence where there used to be questions. That confidence won't explain itself. It won't need to. It will simply be there. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and even if you wonder how many times you've heard these words, notice how each time they feel slightly different, slightly deeper. That's the loop tightening, gently, inevitably. My beloved child, if you feel calm, that calm is intentional. If you feel alert, that alertness is intentional too. The loop adjusts to keep you exactly here, because this is not the end. It's the sustained middle where alignment locks in. Right now, stay present with the sound of these words. Let them pass through without grabbing, and before this layer settles completely, mark it softly, not as a request, not as a test. Just as acknowledgement. If it feels right, type Amen 333, to affirm the calm certainty forming beneath the surface. Very soon, we continue. Right now, stay, because this is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here. My beloved child, Continue to stay exactly where you are. Notice how even the smallest hesitation has faded now, how the decision to remain no longer feels like a decision at all. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here. And the more these words repeat, the more your body accepts them without question. Right now, something deep inside you recognizes the pattern, not as information, but as familiarity, like returning to a place you've never visited yet somehow know. Your soulmate is still moving within this same current, not consciously, not deliberately, but inevitably. They may feel unusually reflective, or unusually quiet, or strangely drawn to pause today, and they won't know why, but that pause is not empty, it's filled with alignment. My beloved child, repetition is not filler, it is reinforcement. Reassurance is not weakness, it is structure. Inevitability does not rush, it settles. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and notice how huge no longer demands excitement. It invites calm, because what's waiting is not an event, it's a realization that arrives when resistance is gone. This is not the end, this is the long middle where certainty finishes forming. Right now, you don't need to visualize anything. The loop works even when your mind drifts, because every return deepens the groove. My beloved child, every time you hear, "You were meant to be here," something inside you nods quietly, not loudly, not emotionally, just firmly. That nod is the lock clicking into place. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, again, and again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and feel how staying no longer feels like effort. It feels like rest, like being held in a rhythm that doesn't ask you to perform. Very soon, you may notice a subtle confidence replacing curiosity, not because you know what's coming, but because you trust that it is, and that trust doesn't need reasons. My beloved child, this connection doesn't announce itself with clarity. It arrives as peace first. Clarity comes later. Right now, peace is settling, gently, evenly, without spikes, and peace is how you know alignment is real. Dramatic signs chase attention, real ones anchor it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and notice how the words feel softer now, slower, heavier with calm, because your nervous system has adjusted to the loop. It recognizes safety here. This is not the end, not even close. This is the sustained moment where doubt loses its grip. Very soon, something ordinary will happen that feels meaningful for no clear reason. A glance, a memory, a pause. And that's when you'll understand this wasn't about prediction, it was about preparation. My beloved child, if part of you wonders how long this continues, remember, continuation is the point. The loop only breaks when certainty is complete, and certainty is still settling. Right now, you are exactly where alignment needs you. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and let that be enough. No anticipation, no pressure, just allowance, And before this layer fully integrates, acknowledge it quietly, not as a demand, not as a promise, but as recognition. If it feels aligned, type Amen 606, to keep the loop smooth and uninterrupted. Very soon, we go deeper. Right now, stay. This is not the end. It's the calm certainty that keeps you listening. My beloved child, stay with this softness that has settled without effort. Notice how continuing now feels inevitable, like the next breath arriving on its own. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here, and each time those words circle back, they don't ask for belief. They create it, quietly, right now. The space inside you feels steadier, not excited, not anxious, simply held. Your soulmate remains within this same current, feeling something gentle yet insistent, a sense that today is different without knowing why. They might feel drawn to silence, or reflection, or a sudden calm that interrupts their routine, and that interruption matters, because alignment never shouts, it waits until you can hear it. My beloved child, repetition is the language of the nervous system, reassurance is how safety is built, inevitability is how truth settles in. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and feel how huge now feels less like anticipation and more like certainty. Certainty without content, certainty without explanation. This is not the end, it's the sustained moment where readiness completes itself. Right now, nothing is required of you, not faith, not action, not interpretation. Staying is enough, and staying is happening on its own. My beloved child, if a thought arises asking, what comes next, let it float by. The loop does not answer questions. It dissolves the need for them. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here. Hearing the same anchors return in slightly different rhythms, again and again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Notice how the phrase doesn't push you forward. It keeps you grounded, present, because presence is where alignment finishes forming, very soon, not with noise, not with drama. A moment of ordinary life will feel unusually complete, and that completeness will tell you everything you need to know. My beloved child, your body understands before your mind does. That's why calm arrived first. Calm is the signal that resistance has loosened its grip. Right now, the loop holds you gently, not tightly, not forcefully. This is not the end. It's the calm center that makes endings unnecessary. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and even if you've heard it many times, feel how each repetition lands deeper, slower, more settled. That's inevitability taking shape. My beloved child, if your attention drifts and returns, that return strengthens the rhythm, because every return says, this feels safe. And safety is where recognition blooms. Very soon, awareness will feel obvious, not surprising, obvious, as if it had always been there. Right now, stay exactly here, listening without effort, allowing without demand. This is not random. Timing has aligned. You were meant to be here. And to gently anchor this layer, not loudly, not urgently, just softly, if it feels aligned, type Amen 808, not to claim, not to ask, but to acknowledge the certainty settling beneath the surface. My beloved child, we continue, very soon. This is not the end, right now, it is the steady calm that keeps you listening.